Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. Leonardo da Vinci.
In your garden, getting lost in lilac coneflowers, mingling with the bees and hummers, your grin another bloom. I move out of the wilderness, tall as a sunflower, turn to talk to a stranger veiled with fear, the pandemic always near. I ache to see lipstick and balm, teeth smooth, white, chipped, stained or even gapped, a nose Roman or crooked. I yearn for a bouquet of expression, see smiles not hidden by cloth, a native plant of spontaneous laughter growing in public soil. A smile with teeth, lips, no mask covering freckles. I can still see stars in your eyes, smell rose in the garden of you. See this. You are an earth flower. A dream blooms. In light, your face glows like moon. The soul tastes hunger. You swallow it whole. Take the truth and the seed of hours. These are the best days.
She tills fertile minds until dormant ideas upspring. Thoughts unwind like emergent fiddle ferns. Though the ground around her house is bare, she has sprinkled seed words into the soil of our lives.
If I were a goddess, I could turn enemies into natural forms, an ibis, a ram, a crow, a laurel tree, if they displeased me. I could ride on the back of Pegasus and visit starry-eyed Andromeda, bride of the hero Perseus, who stole the only eye of the 3 Greek sisters in order to slay snake-headed Medusa. I would thank Prometheus for fire and set him free from his shackles, then disguise myself as a she-wolf or lamb and attempt to seduce whoever catches my eye. My followers would leave incense at my temple, burn a constant fire at my altar, bring me generous gifts of myrrh, flowers, and olive oil. My veins would burst, not with blood, but with the tectonic plates of the earth. My teeth would scatter across the soil like seeds. My back would bear wings. I would consult the oracle for my fortune, who might tell me to heed blind men. If I were born from foam like Aphrodite, I could use the stars as stepping stones, drench the globe with my tears, swallow destruction and chaos, cast a spell upon the unfortunate in an effort to end hate. But if I were Athena, I would bypass any messy childbirth and emerge fully grown, bearing shield and armor, straight from the head of Zeus. Only then could I spin the threads of apathy and indifference, changing them one by one into enlightenment.
Luz Alumbrada lived alone in a lighting showroom, all her furnishings aglow. Light-headed in the afternoon, she would lounge in twilight, sipping her elixir of glowworm dust, diluted in waters of reflected moon. There was no darkness. There was no night where she moved as phosphorescent shadow through halls of lamplight and chandeliered rooms, luminescent virtue trailing behind her like moon glow.
Though there is no darkness, no night where Luce lives among luminous lamps, electric candles, and chandeliers, she, too, houses a shadow side. Obscuridad hides within her, sometimes shows its face, her propensity to paranoia. At night, Obscuridad slips into her dreams, turns out the lights and breathes on her neck. No wonder she rises in the night, trailing moonlight, drinking another draught of glowworm tea.
He fell asleep with his arm tucked into her nakedness, like a briefcase of important papers he would carry into his post-coital dream.
The couple sleeps buoyed by shared history of passion, meticulous caution not to offend or deny the positives or dwell on the negatives, short tempers, a decade of yearning and despair. They have done the math, calculated and recorded every risk, embrace each summer night in naked oneness and pairing. In their private dreams, they travel alone, while facing the same direction.
A certain science described how his bent knee fit into the curve of her leg, his spent eagerness pressed against her backside, the constant of his arm across her chest. She'd lie there trying to work through the physics of their morning, describe a formula for the fit of their flesh, solve the complex equation of its improbability.